Imagine overseeing a portfolio worth $314 billion. Now, what if I told you there's one person who's doing just that? Welcome, listeners, to our podcast. I'm Susie.
And I'm Adam. Susie, you've got me hooked already. Are we diving into Warren Buffett's stock portfolio today?
You bet we are. Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway just filed their latest 13F with the SEC, revealing all 45 stocks they hold. Did you know these filings give us a peek into the moves made by Wall Street's biggest names?
Right, those 13F filings can really influence stock valuations and the market overall. So what's standing out this quarter?
Well, interestingly, while Berkshire Hathaway holds 45 stocks, over 79% of their $314 billion is tied up in just 8 core investments. Adam, can you guess the biggest one?
I'd wager it's Apple.
Bingo. Apple alone comprises about $90.4 billion. It's followed by American Express, Bank of America, Coca-Cola, Chevron, Occidental Petroleum, Moody's, and Kraft Heinz.
That's fascinating. Despite holding so many stocks, it's a very concentrated portfolio. You know, I was really surprised by the significant presence of energy stocks. Historically, energy wasn't a huge part of Buffett's game plan.
Exactly. But with nearly 255.2 million shares of Occidental Petroleum and 118.6 million shares of Chevron, it's clear Buffett sees something substantial. It all seems to point back to post-pandemic oil supply constraints driving up prices.
It makes sense, right? Tight supply equals higher prices, which is great for companies like Occidental that rely heavily on their drilling segments.
Right, and despite the concentrated investments, Berkshire has been selling shares too. Over $500 million of Apple, and recently $3.8 billion worth of Bank of America.
Wow, that's significant. But they are sitting on huge unrealized gains. Do you think it's just profit-taking?
Partially, yes. With corporate tax rates expected to rise, it's logical to lock in gains. Plus, Berkshire's overall strategy involves holding forever stocks. They even designate some of their billion-dollar bets as indefinite holdings, like the Japanese trading houses. Mitsubishi, Itochu, Mitsui, Marubeni, and Sumitomo.
These companies have lower price-to-earnings ratios and strong capital return programs. It's classic Buffett, long-term, diversified investments.
Absolutely. And then there are the smaller holdings that round out the portfolio. Comprising anything from $9 million to just under $1 billion, these are likely managed by Buffett's lieutenants, Todd Combs and Ted Weschler.
So, Susie, for our listeners wondering if they should invest in Berkshire Hathaway, what would we say?
Well, while Berkshire has rarely disappointed, we're not financial advisors. This is just our analysis. Consulting a financial advisor is always a smart move.
Couldn't agree more. Also, we've got a platform recommendation for those looking to start investing with as low as $9. Check the link in the description.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Warren Buffett's portfolio. We hope you found it as fascinating as we did.
Remember to follow or subscribe for more insightful episodes. This is Adam and Susie signing off.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.